Hi, Dr. East here. And I just received such an awesome question that as I sat down to respond to the person, I thought, oh, why keep this to ourselves? I would love to share my answers and response and strategies that I'm going to provide to this person with you in hopes that it helps, because I kind of feel that this question is one that many of you have. And the question is centered around marketing, specific target marketing, specific types of patients or clients. So let's dive into the question, and I hope that this will help you. I think it will, because I'm going to weave a whole lot of things into this. There's multi questions in the one question, so there's a lot to unpack. So let's start. Let me read it. Hello, I am responding to your offer to field questions. I am so happy to help. And I want to thank the person who sent this question in, because it is rich. I am trying to transition my 18-year acupuncture practice from a practice in which I treated mostly chronic pain and some general health to women's health. So we have a pivot here. Whether you have a pivot or not, it doesn't matter, because what we're going to look at is this person now is getting a little bit more specific. Like, I've been doing general, and I know that I really like to serve women. Okay. We're getting somewhere, right? So if you say women's health, it might not land out into the world because it's so big and broad. There are sayings like go broad, go broke. The riches are in the niches. Yes, I will drop these corny sayings, because what I have learned over the years is that when we niche, or we find the one thing, or we get really clear on what we love to treat, we want to specialize in, then it's like floodgates. The world, just God, the universe starts bringing it to you. So I'd love for you to create what I call a lighthouse. Your lighthouse is clarity, right? Lighthouses are bright so that boats from all over the world can find it. And your lighthouse is, whom do you want to treat and serve, and what, the types of patients and clients you want. Where do you want to treat? How do you want to treat? What do you want to do with these people? What gifts do you want to share? That's your lighthouse. So we're going to explore lighthouse as we explore this question. So they want to pivot from chronic pain and general health to women's health. Okay. We're within women's health. There's a whole lot. There's menstrual disorders, there's mood, there's weight gain, there's hormones, there's chronic fatigue, there's stress, there's fertility. There's so much under women's health, right? So let's see if they can get a little bit more clear on that. I have never invested much on advertising, as my small town practice has relied mostly on word of mouth. So they're asking, should I do some advertising for this new niche or this pivot? We're going to get there. But now I want to target certain patient profiles, i.e., women trying to conceive. Awesome. We have so much to work with. If you or anybody you know are trying to conceive in the next 12 months, you need to come see me, because the eggs that you drop today, you made 3 months ago. Did you know that? Let's talk. I am trying to demonstrate, as I answer the question, how you could shine your lighthouse. Did I mention anything about my modality? Did I mention acupuncture, chiropractic, naturopathic? No, I'm mentioning the outcome. Working with me, you get a higher chance of conceiving. And if you or anybody you know, because we don't just want to market our people, we want to also market people that are looking out for their friends, right? So if you're at a restaurant and your sister's trying to get pregnant, and you overhear somebody saying, I help women conceive naturally, I love what I do, and you hear that, you're going to walk over and say, I heard you say you help people conceive, and my sister's trying to conceive. Can I get your business card? Do you see how this works? Okay. So this person is pivoting into getting specific under the umbrella of women's health. I love this. I love you. I love this question. Women trying to conceive, great. And professional middle-aged women suffering from stress. That is so great, right? Are you a professional woman in your 40s, around that, and you just find that you're stressed? It's hard to carry that. I have a secret. This is the one thing that I do with my patients to finally overcome that stress cycle. If you or anybody you know is a badass professional woman that needs somebody to hold the space for you while you're holding the space for everybody else, come see me. Again, have I mentioned a modality? No. But again, at that restaurant example, let's say your sister now is a middle-aged woman. Middle age is like 30 to 50. I don't even know what middle age anymore, right? So might not say middle age because they might not identify that, but a professional, stressed out woman, they're going to identify with that. So back at that restaurant, now you hear somebody say, oh my gosh, I have all these beautiful, badass professional women, and I am helping them reduce their stress by 90, 100%. If I hear that and I am that, I might walk over there now and say, I heard you help women that are stressed out. And quite frankly, I'm a professional badass woman and I'm stressed out. So that is how we lead our conversations out into the world. That is your marketing. You are your best marketing. You and your language out in the world, telling everybody that you know what you love to treat, the outcomes you love to give people. I love getting women pregnant naturally. It's amazing, or assisted, but I do this all day, every day. That's what I lead with. I don't lead with, I'm an acupuncturist, I'm a chiropractor, I do this, I sell supplements. You start with the outcome. So this question is just so great because it's asking about, what do I do? Should I buy some marketing? If I do buy marketing, and if you do choose to buy marketing now, instead of marketing, I'm an acupuncturist, people are going to go like, great, good for you. I'm scared of needles. What if you market, I help women get pregnant naturally? Oh, tell me more. Now you got me, right? You can do marketing campaigns. I have a client that is in Colorado, and she actually advertises on grocery carts, and she has 3 lanes within her lighthouse. She loves fertility. She loves back pain. How specific is that? She's like, I am the master back pain eliminator, right? And ophthalmology. So she has 3 ads that rotate. One is a pregnancy ad. If you or anybody you know is trying to conceive, come and see me. I have some ancient and modern day secrets to getting you or your loved one pregnant and keeping them pregnant. That's on the cart. She's an acupuncturist, doesn't say much about acupuncture there. She does the same thing with back pain. There is no reason to spend another day in back pain. I hold secret remedies, ancient and modern, to getting you out of back pain within 4 sessions. Who isn't going to try that? And then she has one for ophthalmology. So these are very targeted versus what if we had that grocery cart, come see me for acupuncture. I was like, oh, acupuncture, they're going to put their groceries on there, right? Because the needles scare them, or maybe chiropractic or whatever the modality is. The point here is that, number one, I kind of don't feel that you have to spend a lot of money on marketing and advertising. If you do, make sure it's pointed. Make sure that it's specific so that it lands. And I think you can do this with word of mouth, with finding your emails of all your current patients and letting them know that you love helping women get pregnant. And if they or anybody they know is trying to get pregnant, please send them my way. I would start with the people that already know you. That's where I would start. I would start emailing my list, letting them know that I am all in on conception and helping professional women overcome stress. That's what I would do. I would start with that. So that's the marketing, especially you're in a small town. So small towns, I grew up in one. I grew up in Lake Arrowhead, California. It doesn't get much smaller. We knew everybody's business. So the best thing is to start with the people that already know you and then let them go see the email and say, oh, wow, that's right. East does fertility, or I didn't know East did fertility. I'm going to go send my friend to her, right? And you could say on their email, please forward my email to anybody you think they could benefit from it. So let's pick this question back up. I told you it was rich. I have never invested much on advertising. My small town practice relied entirely on word of mouth, but now I want to target certain patient profiles, women trying to conceive, middle-aged women suffering from stress. I need to figure out how to market to reach these specific patients. Number one, let's look at women trying to conceive. Let's look at stressed out professional women. What are their biggest pains? Understand them. Know, like if they're trying to conceive, what is it? What are their biggest obstacles? And those are your marketing messages that go out. If you are over 40 and you have a low ovarian reserve and you're giving up hope, don't give up hope. I have some wisdom for you. I've been able to help women in their 40s conceive and have children, right? That could be a pain point. Or Are you trying to conceive, but your periods are all over the place and irregular? I have a solution for you. Let's first get your periods regular, and then you'll be able to know when you're ovulating. Let's get you. You just understand what their pains are. Are you trying to conceive and you just don't even know where to begin, what to eat, what not to eat, how to have sex to have the certain type of baby, whatever you have knowledge on? You try, they're called hooks in marketing. And the idea is to send out as many hooks to see which one actually lands well with your target ideal patient or client, and then put that on the repeat. That's it. If you find that you send out 3 or 4 emails and one email gets a lot of people responding to it by calling, hitting reply, booking appointments, then that's the one that you put on repeat. Right? You make sure now, oh, East, I don't want to bombard people with emails. They're going to opt off. No, they're not. First of all, people are so busy. Number one, make life easy for these people, right? Make it easy by sending them repeated messages that you're there for them. Oh, that's right. I meant to make an appointment with East. Thank goodness she sends out these emails regularly, because I totally forgot, because the holidays are crazy and I'm all stressed out. So thank goodness she sends that out, because yes, that's right. I need to book an appointment with her. Or perhaps I've been sending out emails and my ideal person wasn't experiencing anything that I can help them with. And because I keep repeating it, now that person is experiencing, they're trying to conceive or they're feeling stressed out. They get my email and the email actually lands on their radar. Whereas before I might've been sending out that email, they weren't even looking at it because they weren't experiencing anything. Those words didn't alert their radar. So that's why it's so important to constantly send out it's not advertising, it's not pushy, it's not marketing. It's just a reminder that you're there for them. That's it. Hey, just let you know, I'm here for you. Just want to let you know I'm here for you. Please don't send out big, long emails because we don't have time to read them. Just send out like that note. Hey, just so you know, I had another pregnancy test this week. I absolutely love getting women pregnant. And if you or anybody else have a picture of the positive pregnancy test, that's it. And make it easy in that correspondence with people to, if you would like to come in, I have 3 openings this week: Tuesday at 4, Wednesday at 9, and Thursday at 8. Click reply and we'll get you into one of those. Click here and do my online scheduling. Do you see where I'm going with this? If you're going to engage with people that already know you and invite them to come in to be treated, make it easy for them. Don't say, call my office. And then you have this like 5 days of phone tag to get an appointment with you, because then they're like, I'm done. I'm over this, right? Make it easy. Make everything easy on them. All right. How do I reach these? I've been running a paid ad in Yelp. Yelp Hold. I have a Yelp strategy. I ran Google ads without much impact, and I'm considering renewing my NPR public radio underwriting ad. You know what I would do? I would try the free things first. I would email my list. I would join your chamber of commerce. In small towns, we do business with people we like. Just how it is. So you do a little bit of networking. Chamber of Commerce, when I've ever been in a small town, has been so joyful. Any kind of networking group. You can have do a webinar, hold a free webinar. So send an email to everybody and say, hey, listen, I love helping women conceive. And so Monday at 5 p.m., I'm going to do a free webinar on my secrets, ancient and modern, on conceiving. And I'm going to share everything that I share with my patients: what to eat, what not to eat, supplements to take to boost fertility. And I'm going to share that for you for free. If you're interested, sign up here. Don't worry, if you sign up and you can't make it, I'll send you the recording. Now you have these people sign up, and it is a rich list. Those are all potential clients, patients that can come in. Now, I am going to send you a gift with this video, and the video is how to set up a YouTube or a Zoom webinar, super easy. So it's all set up for you. If you're not techie and you're like, East, you lost me on setting up a Zoom webinar, I don't want to do that. I'm going to send you that. I have instructions on how to set that up and let Zoom manage all of that for you, all the people that sign up, how you get all those people. And in that same link, that Zoom webinar link, like, hey, come to my Zoom webinar, can be something you put on your social media. And if you are going to do a Facebook ad, then it would be a picture of a baby, no needles, no modality photos, right? Meaning, like, let me do a side note. When you look at cosmetic dentistry ads, right, for veneers, they just show you ugly teeth beautiful teeth. They don't show you the drills, the little nubs that your teeth become before the veneers go on. No. They don't show you any of that. So for fertility, you're going to show pictures of babies, mommies holding babies, and you're going to say free webinar, ancient and modern secrets to you or anybody you know conceiving, and there'll be a little link there. Then you can go into Facebook and do a specific targeted Facebook ad, and you can do people in your area, women. I wouldn't even keep it to just women, right? Because again, it's not just the women looking for this. It's the loved ones of the women looking for that. So I would just be very targeted in your Facebook ads or your social media ads to your specific area because you want them to come into your private practice. Okay, so so for the radio ads and the Google ads and Yelp, here's what I would do. If you know that you absolutely want to treat more fertility, with every fertility patient, email them and say, hey, Barbara, how you doing? I'm just so thrilled you're pregnant. This has been such an amazing journey to be with you. How are you feeling? Then Barbara writes you back and she says, oh my gosh, East, I am so grateful for you. I've been trying to get pregnant for 5 years. You are my angel. And then I write back, oh, that makes my whole day. Can I use that as a testimonial? And do you mind if can you copy what you just said and paste it into this link, which is a Yelp review for me? That would mean so much to me. You make it easy for them. You say, click here, copy and paste what you just said to me organically in this email exchange. Now your Yelp reviews are aligned with your lighthouse. Huh? See, many of us look at our patients and we say, oh, will you write me a testimonial? And your patient's like, okay. And then your patient leaves stressed out. Like, I already have so much stuff to do now. I have to write you a testimonial. I want to make it good. What if it's not good enough? And then your patient cancels because they didn't write your testimonial and they don't want to face you. So the best thing is write it yourself and ask them if they don't mind copying and pasting that into Google and making sure that it's written specific for your target market. So now instead of buying all these Yelp ads, your Yelp reviews are all aligned with women that got pregnant and women that overcame stress. Same with your Google ads, okay? And don't get any more testimonials or Yelp reviews on chronic pain or general health because that's not what you want. At the grocery store, they put what they want you to buy the most at eye level. So let's put what you want to sell the most, what you want to offer, the gifts you want to offer at eye level. And if you need to, just get rid of all the rest of the stuff. If you still have on your website the option to come in for back pain and you're like, I don't want to do that, then stop being greedy. Let those go so you can get more of the patients that you want or the clients. I have a saying, you cannot bring a new car in the garage if the old one's parked there. So if you're like, well, I don't want to let go of my pain patients until I get more fertility patients, sometimes you got to create that vacuum to bring that in. Okay. So let somebody that loves and geeks out on chronic pain treat those chronic pain patients, and then you get to love all over the fertility. And then it's just such a high frequency that way. Do you have any ideas for how I can systemize my marketing efforts? Yes. At least once a week, you send out an email. Maybe that email's on Sunday or Monday, and the email says, and it can rotate. It could say, I love helping women conceive. In fact, last week, I got 2 pregnancy tests. If you or anybody you know are trying to conceive, please come send them my way. I have 4 openings this week. And you list your openings. So this is going to serve 2 things. Your people, your patients, your client base are going to see, oh my gosh, my cousin's in town. She's going to come see you. We're going to click. And you're also filling your calendar. Do not wait until Friday to realize that you had 4 openings. Let people know you have an opening, because it just might really bless them that day to say they're busy, they're crazy in their own lives. And then they see your email saying that you have 3 openings. I'm going to take one. I'm so glad she sent me that email, or he sent me that email. So that's the systemize. At least 1 email a week with your openings for that week, and 1 email a week with a patient story. This week, I had a 38-year-old woman trying to conceive for 4 years, finally get pregnant. It was amazing. I'm so grateful. I love what I do, right? The other one is stressed. Hey, I don't know if you guys know, this is an email. I don't know if you guys know, but I love helping professional women with all of the things. they're out there holding all of it together, leading organizations, and it's stressful. And I know that. So you get to come and I'm your safe place. And I have at least a handful of patients that I just hold a space for, and their stress has been reduced incredibly. So what else would a high performing female in her middle age be going through? The answer is menopause. So you might say, are you a high performing female, and you might be menopausal or not, but you're just stressed out. You feel a little more edgy than normal. I have some ideas for you, right? Come and let's have some sessions together. I want to relieve that. What if your life was calm? What if you didn't lose your temper? Like, again, you got to know what their problems are, what they're seeking a solution for, and then say you have the secrets for that, which you do. I considered subscribing to a service that provides an online dashboard for social media and marketing accounts, but I don't really know if it'll help me focus on reaching my niche. Any insight? I hope this has been insightful for you. And I don't know you well, but I would say no. Did you go to school for social media? I know a lot of people that make multiple six figures with no social media. And in a small town, word of mouth will do it. What you might consider in a small town, if people come to visit, is to create, like, maybe since you love to support and assist and serve professional, stressed out women, if your small town hosts women's events or hosts conferences, you might make a little postcard that says, like, this is a postcard. I don't have business cards, by the way. I have these. These are value postcards. This is the Dirty Dozen and the Clean 15. These are 12 fruits and vegetables you absolutely need to have organic, and the other 15 cannot be organic, and you're going to live. You're going to be fine. So it just talks a little bit about it. Then it has my practice on the back. You could create a postcard like this that says, these are 4 things that you can go buy at Whole Foods to bring your stress down. Right? Kava, passion flower, maybe some other kind of herb or tea, calming tea, something like that. In fact, you can make one of these little postcards. You could put an ear seed on here and say, put this little ear seed on Shen Men and press it. That'll reduce I had a client do that with little gold pineapple seeds. That was super cute. And, but the idea is that you take these to the hotels and leave them around, or you take these to buildings and you leave them in the ladies' bathroom, right? So you have your little value piece and you staple a yogi calming tea to it. And you say, girlfriend, I know you. I know you're stressed out. You're trying to hold it together. And I want you to know, I see you, I feel you. And so if anything, take this tea and calm the F down, right? Like, do that. And I would leave it in all the bathrooms of corporate buildings in your area. And it has your practice on it, right? You could hold happy hours in your office and bring these women in. I would not mix the pregnant women with the professional women. So if you're going to have a happy hour all about women trying to conceive. And if you're going to have a happy hour where you're going to grow your patient list of professional stressed out women, then you just have that. More on that in a different video on why we don't mix it, but because they just don't want to be mixed. So when you're loving on the pregnant women, the conceiving women, the professional women are like rolling their eyes and they're bored. They're tapping, right? So always separate the two when you have 2 lanes like that, so you can go all in. All right. So help me. Any insights? Great. I hope this has been helpful. So to summarize, you identify the ideal client or patient and get as niche-y as you possibly can, which I think you have, right? You could even say, I want women CEOs, period. I just want to serve women CEOs that are stressed out. And then if you have a couple of women CEOs, like, think of a woman middle-aged is suffering from stress. Think of her and you tell her the next time she's in your office, hey, Betty, I just want you to know you're one of my favorite patients. I love treating you. And here's why. You are a professional woman. You're a badass. I just feel like our energy vibes, and I know I can support you. If you have any friends like you, send them my way. Betty might not think you're bringing in more patients. there's a lot of false assumptions out there. So this goes for anybody. If you have a favorite patient that you love to treat, recognize them, acknowledge them, and tell them that you'd love to treat more of them, right? And you will. And same thing for your pregnant women. And then you can get creative like this. You could have do's and don'ts for eating. Like, you're trying to get conceived, wear your socks, right? Because we've got to keep those feet warm. So you can actually get a little postcard and go to the dollar store and buy some fuzzy socks and attach fuzzy socks to these postcards, or give away fuzzy socks with your logo on it and tell women, if you're trying to conceive, I bet you didn't think about this, but you got to keep your feet warm. If you want to learn more ancient secrets, come to my webinar. More ancient secrets, come in my office. All right. This has been long, but I hope it's been helpful for you. I do have a small program called Lighthouse. It's $55 and 3 hours of this, helping you niche to blow up, niche down to blow up, right? And I'd love for you to, it's self-paced, watch it as you want. Keep sending me these questions. Thank you again for who sent me this question. I appreciate it. You're going to get this recording first before anybody else, and keep them coming. This has been so much fun, and I hope it's been helpful. Let me know. Send me some feedback. I'm not going to have this open question going for much longer, just for a couple more weeks. So let's do it now. And let me know how this lands for you and how I can better serve you. All right. Sending you much love, because I graduated in 1999 and I know what it's like to be in practice, right? Because it is the year 2023. So it's been a while. It's been a hot minute. All right, my friends, until the next video. Bye for now.